Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Econobox Garage. In this week's episode, I'm going to continue with our Bugeye build. So the goal for this week is to finish off the back end of the car. I'll finish welding in the shut panel on the left-hand side of the car and get the underside of the boot floor painted with the POR 15 to match the rest of it. And I'm hoping to get some undercoat of some sort on there as well. Before I do all that, I'll get some seam sealer on. So that's the goal for this week. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy this week's video. So there we have the patch panel in on the left-hand side of the rear quarter. I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Still have a bit of fettling to do, and it'll definitely need some body filler in through here, but generally quite happy. I still have to do some work on the inside, but I'll get to that in a future video. That finishes off the major metalwork on the back end of the car. After applying seam sealer where needed, I gave the boot floor a coat of POR 15 to match the rest of the underside. Next up, I'm going to prep the underside of the car for a layer or two of undercoat. The product I'm going to be using is Duplicolor's Undercoat and Sound Eliminator. I'll put a link in the description below to this and to a number of the other products I've used to help me get this far. So these are the bumper brackets I have, and as you can see, they're different shapes, and from what I can tell, they're both wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order replacements of these, and when they come in, I'll make sure that I clear, I'll just pan over here, I'll just make sure that they clear the bottom edge of the rear valance as I have it now, and if not, I'll cut it down to adjust it accordingly. In the meantime, once the undercoat is set up, I can get to work on putting the rear suspension back in. And when that's done, the steps after that, I can flip the car up and get it up on some stands or a trolley of some sort, and then I can get to work on cleaning the engine compartment and getting to work on the bodywork. Well, that wraps up this week's episode on the Econobox Garage. Thanks for joining me. This is quite a milestone for me on this build, as now the bottom of the car is basically done. And in the next video, I'm going to start putting things back on the car with the rear suspension, brake and fuel hard lines, and a few other things. A couple of things I need to do before that, but you'll have to come back next week and watch that video. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also click on that little bell icon so you'll get notified when the next videos come out. My name is Ian. This is the Econobox Garage. We'll see you next time.